Results over hours. How working parents can outperform without overtime. I need to put in more hours to get ahead. It's the unspoken rule of modern work culture. But what if I told you that's completely backward for working parents? Here's what's fascinating. In a study of 1,500 professionals across 15 industries, researchers found that parents who worked 40 hours or less per week were rated 15% more productive than their colleagues who regularly worked 50-plus hours. Even more surprising, parents who focused on results rather than hours were promoted 23% faster than those who relied on FaceTime and long hours to demonstrate commitment. But here's the problem. 78% of working parents still believe they need to work longer hours to advance their careers, leading to burnout, guilt, and the impossible choice between family and professional success. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I'll show you exactly how to implement the results over hours system, a framework that will help you deliver more value at work in less time, advance your career without sacrificing family, and finally escape the trap of equating hours with impact. Hey there, I'm Jillian from Work Smart Empire, where we help busy parents build productivity systems that actually work with family life, not against it. If you've watched our previous videos on time management and family systems, you've already started optimizing your personal and family productivity. Today, we're focusing on your professional success with the results over hours framework. As a busy mom of two, I've used this system to transform my approach to work, delivering exceptional results without sacrificing family time. And the results over hours system we're covering today is the exact framework that has made the most significant difference in my career, and you too can do this. Let's dive in. Why the hours equals commitment equation fails working parents. Before we get to the solution, let's understand why the traditional approach to career advancement is fundamentally broken for parents. Problem number one. The visibility bias. Traditional workplace culture rewards visible effort, staying late, always being available, over actual results, putting parents at an immediate disadvantage. Problem number two, the diminishing returns. TRAP research shows productivity sharply declines after 40 weekly hours, making overtime one of the least efficient ways to increase output. Problem number three, the energy misallocation. When parents try to compete on hours, they deplete their limited energy reserves on low-value activities instead of focusing it on high-impact work. That's why we need a completely different approach, one that leverages the unique strengths of parents while working within the constraints of family life. The Results Over Hours Framework. The Results Over Hours Framework has three core components that work together to maximize your professional impact. Component 1, Value Visibility Mapping. Instead of trying to be visible at all times, identify the 20% of your work that creates 80% of the value. Determine who needs to see your results, decision makers. Create strategic visibility for your highest impact work. Component 2, the Impact Amplification System. Rather than spreading yourself thin, focus your best energy on high-leverage activities. Implement force multipliers that scale your efforts. Create systems that deliver results even when you're not working. Component 3, the Strategic Narrative Protocol. This is where the magic happens. Frame your work in terms of business outcomes, not hours. Develop a compelling narrative about your unique value. Proactively manage perceptions about your contribution. Together, these three components create a career advancement system that works with your family commitments rather than against them. Implementing the Results Over Hours framework. Now let's walk through exactly how to implement this framework in your own career. Step 1. Conduct your value visibility audit. Start by identifying your highest value contributions. What would be missed most if you left? The key decision makers who influence your career progression. The current visibility of your most important work. Ask yourself these critical questions. Number 1. What work do I do that has the most significant business impact? Number 2. Who needs to be aware of this impact? Number 3. How visible is this work to those people currently? Step 2. Create your impact amplification plan for each high-value activity. Identify ways to increase its impact without increasing time. Look for automation, delegation, or systematization opportunities. Determine how to measure results objectively. For example, if report creation is high value, create templates that reduce time by 50%. If team development is key, implement peer learning systems that scale your impact. If client relationships matter, develop processes that enhance experience with less time. Step 3. Craft your strategic narrative. Develop language that emphasizes outcomes over activities. Quantifies your impact whenever possible. Connects your work to organizational priorities. Step 4. Implement your visibility strategy. Create a simple system to ensure your results are appropriately visible. Schedule brief updates to key stakeholders. Document wins and outcomes systematically. Contribute strategically in high-visibility meetings. The key difference from traditional approaches is that you're making your results visible, not your hours or activities. Real-world examples. Let me share 2 quick examples from real working parents who've implemented this system. Sarah's story. The marketing director, Sarah, a marketing director with 2 elementary-aged children, was struggling to keep up with colleagues who regularly worked evenings and weekends. Her approach: identified that campaign strategy and team development created 80% of her value. Created templates and systems that reduced execution time by 60%. Implemented a results dashboard that made outcomes highly visible. Scheduled strategic updates highlighting business impact. Result: Sarah was promoted to senior director while maintaining strict 9-to-5 boundaries, even as peers working longer hours remained stagnant. Michael's story. The software developer. Michael, a developer with a newborn, was concerned about falling behind when he reduced his hours. His approach: discovered that solving complex architectural problems was his highest value. Created documentation systems that amplified his expertise. Focused his limited time exclusively on high-leverage coding challenges. Developed a solutions library that showcased his contributions. Result: Michael received the highest performance rating on his team despite working 15 fewer hours weekly than his colleagues. Overcoming common challenges. Let's address how to handle common challenges with the results over hours approach. Challenge number 1. The always-on culture when your workplace expects constant availability. Create strategic response windows. Check email at set times. Use autoresponders to set expectations about response times. Deliver such exceptional results that your boundaries become acceptable. Challenge number 2. The visibility problem when working remotely or with limited face time. Implement a weekly impact update to your manager. Create documentation that showcases your thinking process. Volunteer strategically for high-visibility projects, not all of them. Challenge number 3. The measurement dilemma when your contributions are hard to quantify. Develop proxy metrics that correlate with impact. Collect testimonials and feedback systematically. Create before-after comparisons for your initiatives. Challenge number 4. The guilt factor when you feel guilty about not working longer hours. Track your results objectively to prove your value. Find role models to succeed with boundaries. Remember that burnout ultimately reduces your value. The key is shifting both your own mindset and others' perceptions from time spent to value delivered. We've covered a lot today. From why the traditional hours equals commitment equation fails parents to exactly how to implement the results over hours framework in your own career. Remember, this isn't about cutting corners or delivering less. It's about focusing your limited time and energy on the work that truly matters, making that work systematically visible, and changing the narrative around what makes someone valuable to an organization. Here's what to do next. Number 1. Download the Results Over Hours Implementation Kit using the link in the description. Number 2. Complete your value visibility audit this week. Number 3. Identify one high-value activity to optimize immediately. Number 4. Come back and comment with your biggest insight or challenge. Number 5. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for the next video in our Integrated Work-Family Success series. In our next video, we'll build on this framework by showing you how to implement the Delegation Decision Matrix, a system for determining what to outsource at work and home. This is Jillian from Work Smart Empire, helping you build productivity systems that work for real-life parenting. Remember, your value isn't measured in hours, it's measured in results. See you in the next video.